Have you ever wondered how is it that some people get such a blowing results in little time with their financial success and their businesses?
Hello and welcome to the Money Mindset Show, the place where we help female entrepreneurs to transform their mind so that they can achieve financial success in the least amount of time. Here, we talk about subconscious mind, we talk about money mindset shifts, money mindset blocks, a strategy so that you can bypass your own money mindset and increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business. On this podcast, our unique goal is for you to walk away with a different perspective and with a different set of thoughts, beliefs, and mindset that helps you in your journey to achieve financial success.
Remember those old piggy banks we had as kids, where we will eagerly drop coins hoping to one day have for something big? Yet, as adults, our financial growth feels stuck, no matter how much we put in. That's the same way many female entrepreneurs feel about their business's income. It is like a stubborn piggy bank. But it's finally time to break through that barrier and upgrade that piggy bank into a financial flow that brings you the life that you want. Dive into Money Made Easy and learn how to finally get that serious cash flowing in your business, using proven strategies and clearing money blocks and financial trauma in just 3 months. Go to themoneymindset.com/moneymadeeasy for more information and join this transformative program tailored to you and your needs. Let's talk about guilt and shame and why it needs to stay in 2023 for a millionaire 2024. Have you ever wondered how is it that some people get such a blowing results in little time with their financial success and their businesses? Well, last episode, we talked about money blocks and I gave you my most key essential reframes to use, and I told you I was going to leave the other two for another episode. So let's talk about it in today's episode. You're here facing the end of the year. Some of you are wrapping up, or some of you are sprinting so that the end of the year don't catch you without some results. Either way, whatever is it that you are, whatever is your journey, it's fine. But if your goal for 2024 is to go from, oh, this is fun, this is like my business, but it's not really making money, I am not really making money, and I want to make more money, but it still is fun, with your business to, this is my business, and see the money and own your numbers and take the decisions and hire the team and expand your impact, then we need to talk about these two other narratives. And I love them. I absolutely love them because it is so fucking game changing to know this information. I wish everybody in the financials industry should be talking about this because it's just mind blowing. Anyways, so throughout my career and my 29 years of life, I have had people in my life that are masters in using these narratives to influence the action one will take, that you will take, that I will take, that anybody will take. Just they are masters and influencing and sparkling that narratives on everything that they do, because it's, at this point it's now subconscious that they do it. And a lot of that persuasion comes from shame and guilt. And I honestly was like, oh, why is this person acting this way? Why is it that she needs to make me feel, or he needs to make me feel this way or the other way? But right now, I don't even blame them because since conception of the little human inside of the mama's womb, we are subconsciously being fed this idea of good girl or bad girl. And good girls do certain things, and bad girls do or do not do certain things. And the problem is this: as a woman, like as a woman in general, not too long ago, it was a bad girl's behavior to speak your mind, to speak up your mind. Like, I can imagine as a woman, it was a bad girl behavior that I would go here in a podcast and speak up about my truth, about just to speak up. And it didn't have to be such a uh, deep concept, just to speak up. It was a bad girl behavior. It was a bad girl behavior to be ambitious and want to have control of my own destiny. It was a woman's bad behavior, a girl's bad behavior. I think it was extreme the bad girl behavior to want to even know about money. Not to manage it, not to have it, but to even to know about money was a bad girl's behavior. It wasn't for women at all. It's not your business. Go away from here. So subconsciously, there is a lot of what mind will read as a guilty or shameful thing that you will require to clear up when stepping into this new identity with money. Because it is necessary to do a proactive thing and not let it just go and it's like this is the way it is. Well, it's the way that it had been, is the way that it was for many back then. It was the way it was for perhaps my great grandma, my grandma. But I'm sure for my mom it already changed. For me, already changed, but it is a proactive thing to change. So it is necessary to do this change in order for you to step into this new identity with money in 2024. So let's talk about when guilt is generated in the body properly. I want you to remember that body produces emotions to get something done. That is the only reason why you feel emotions. And there is this movie, it's a kids movie, and I love the movie so much. I think it's called Inside Out. And they explain it's like the teenager, no, in this case, like the baby. And the emotions are inside of this baby head. And as she grew up, they capture memories and they encapsulate memories like as a joy, as a sad, as an angry, all these type of emotions. But every time that the mind is reading the information, the situation that she is in, then one emotion comes in and it start moving the commands. That's exactly what it is. Body produces emotions to get you to do something. So to get you to get out of a place, it's fear, or to not go to that place. To get you to back up from somewhere, to get you to get your body to do something. That is the whole point of emotions. So guilt comes from mind reading one piece of information slash situation that you are going through right now and comparing it with the database that it has saved on that archives. And it goes and says, and I can only imagine in my own head, the narrative of mine goes and says like, oh, that's a bad girl's behavior. And still, she's doing it. I mean, what the hell? You should have known done that. You should have known done that. You could have done different. You shouldn't have done that because that is a bad girl's behavior. That's a bad, really, like, that's a bad thing to do. And the fake impression of you thinking that you should have done or could have done differently to not get you into the bad girl's behavior is exactly what causes the guilt. So if you're putting the effort and making all of this step by step for your millionaire year, but your mind reads having millions as a bad girl behavior or being laser focused on your business as a bad girl, guess what is going to get triggered? What is? Of course, it is going to be those emotions that will allow you to back off, to not go there. And we do not need that at all if Millionaire 2024 is our absolute new identity. Same happens with shame. But shame, I have like a deep compassion for shame because shame is more created by us as a society with the impression of others, and it is honestly a mind fuck control mechanism. But it gets you to act, it gets you to do something, it gets you to not do something the same way as guilt does. So there are different reframes I can give you today, just like I did in the last episode with the 3 that I gave you that are mind-blowing reframes, game changer, literally financially change reframes that I gave you in the last episode. I can give you all of these reframes when it comes to mind. But in all honesty, these 2 narratives, guilt and shame, have what I call an accelerator speed, like a speed accelerator kryptonite, whatever is it that you say it in English. In Spanish is kryptonita, so I'm guessing in English is kryptonite, that thing that kills Superman. So, and it's called action. And when it comes to money and business, I have the exact step-by-step for you that translates to action. So action is describing it to these 2 narratives. And when it comes to money and business, I have the exact step-by-step for you that translates into action. And this is what you're going to do. But mind you that I am going to walk you through these exact strategies and tactics with the free upcoming experience that I have for you, Money Unleashed in 2024. That is coming the first week of January. So you can go ahead and sign up right now. If you go to themoneymindset.com/money, I am going to go all in depth into this action, into these strategies. And I also gonna give you a lot more. So we are gonna talk about the top strategies I use in 2023 to go from 3K to 50K. This is something that I continuously repeated with my clients in 2023. So by now it became a framework and it's a safe step by step that you can copy and paste and reproduce as well. Of course, with the mindset chips, I also will going to give you the best tools to have with you for a millionaire year 2024, because that's the only goal for next year. And I also am going to give you how to structure your year so that money becomes inevitable. It becomes like, oh, it's as easy as breathing air. So that is going to happen in Money Unleashed in 2024. That is taking place the first week of January. I believe we start the 2nd of January. So go ahead and save your spot and make sure that you are in it so that you don't miss anything. You can go to themoneymindset.com/money. But, okay, so here's what you're gonna do to take this action as far as I'm concerned to this episode, okay? You're going to define your strategy. And when I talk about defining your strategy, I'm talking about pure core business, not energetically, not by manifestation, not by thinking about it only. I want you to define it core, pure, beautiful, amazing business. Sitting down with the map of your business and define your strategy. If you want 6K today, how would you get it? If you want 10K a month, how would you get it? That is the strategy I want you to put in place. And that's why I'm covering in the Money Unleashed in 2024, because I know some of you have no idea where to start. So I have done that for you. Then, number 2, you're going to choose the best 3 tools that will support you to follow that strategy. For me, my tools are my podcast, my LinkedIn, and my clients. And I break down my strategy that I told you in point 1, considering those 3 things no matter what. And the whole point of choosing the tools is that you assign a responsible phase for the strategy to make it happen. This is like a mind trick, because all of the sudden, it becomes safer in your mind to walk that strategy, to actually take those steps. When you kind of put, okay, this is what I'm going to do through these mechanisms, through these 3 things, that it becomes easier and safer for your mind to walk this strategy. Try it out. Don't take my word for it. Try it out with anything that you do in your life today. So if today you say, I want to go to the supermarket, and you leave it up to any supermarket, you will see that you will have more hesitation to do it. Instead, if you said, I want to do to X supermarket today by X time, you become more clear, and mind attaches more achievableness and desire to do so when you do that. That's exactly why this second point, is so crucial. And then number 3, you're going to take action without hesitation. And this is my favorite one. I honestly love this step, because this is what I can honestly say it has gotten me to do quantum leaps in the last months with my business and with my life. So early in the morning, when I'm kind of like blank in that space, when you are like waking up but not fully awake, not wanting to do anything, it's just like for like 10 minutes after my meditation that I do meditate what I'm like 80% asleep. So it's like more awake than that, but it's still not completely awake. That's my perfect time to take action without hesitation. So what I do is that, because I have my whole strategy, because I have my 3 things, and because I have down to, okay, this week, it will be nice to see this happening. I have all of that already done. And sometimes I don't have it by week. I just have it day by day. The night before, I just, okay, this is what I want to get accomplished tomorrow. And I just do a quick list, and I get the idea of what I want to focus the next day. So because I already have that strategy, it becomes very easy for me to use those 5 minutes for me to take action without hesitation. I am hacking my mind. I don't want any narratives to get into it. I don't want any part of my brain taking the alarms on and say, hey, you shouldn't do this, or blah, 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 blah. Nope. Without hesitation. That is what is going to really be a game changer for you. I know it. I've tried it, but try it for yourself and let me know how it goes. And then I have a bonus part here that I also believe that is important for you to listen and to implement. You want to have the overview of your whole complete year. When I really see this, the whole overview of your complete year, and that's why you are listening to me call it the Millionaire 2024, or making it all about the year, because when you are in the glass, it is so difficult to see outside of the glass. When you are in the bottle, it's so difficult to see outside of the bottle, right? And same it becomes for the daily things. The day to day to day gets to you one way or another one. You are in the day, you are in the depth of the day. So it gets to you at some point. And then your doubts or your mind is like, okay, why am I doing this? I've been doing this for a month. I am losing the sight of it. Like, I don't know why I'm doing it for, right? But if you have your yearly vision, the glass ain't glass anymore. The bottle ain't a bottle anymore. It becomes a freaking buffet that you know exactly what is there. Imagine you getting into a buffet. You walk around the whole buffet. You see what it is in there. You see where the sweets are. You see where the meat is. You see where the vegetables are, where the drinks are. You weigh your options. You have the whole vision already. So all of a sudden, being in the glass is not the glass anymore. You are out of the glass. You have all of the notion, and it becomes a freaking buffet that you know exactly what it is that you have there. And although you may eat one thing first, go put it in your plate, and eat it, and then come for another one, you know what is in there. And whenever you want, whenever you finish, whenever you're done with that, what you're doing at the moment, you just step up and go and take the other one and just eat. It becomes so much pleasurable, the experience, and also it gives you direction and a strategy. And this is the freaking palpable passion and pleasure of business, that you get to see how it unfolds as you want it, with the strategy that you want it, sometimes far away from it, sometimes very close to it. But that is the fun of it. Because this year, I don't know, I don't care if you believe that this is happening for you or not. I know with every part of my body that this is happening for you if you're listening to this episode, because it is already done. End of the story and period. So I don't care what you think. I'm thinking it for you. I'm holding a space for you. I'm making it like as accessible as possible for you to get with me, but it's not necessary, because either way is inevitable for you as long as you are listening to all of this content and walking the path as well. Okay, this is all that I have for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue in tangents. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, share with a friend this podcast. Give me a review. This absolutely helps the podcast to reach more people. Share it with a friend. Talk about it. Tag me on Instagram, because I just love to continue doing this. And don't also go to themoneymindset.hub.com/money and get into the Money Unleashed in 2024 experience that I have for you the first week of January. Okay.
Okay, but before I let you go, did you know that you have a space where your money mindset work is made extra simple so that you can increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business in such a simple and easy way? Go to themoneymindset.hub.com and choose your path and start making those changes easily and effortlessly. That is themoneymindset.hub.com. Ahora sí, wealthy soul, if you love this episode, don't forget to leave a review down below. It will help me to help more wealthy souls to transfer their money mindset.